you doing? Welcome to the studio. I'm John, and this has been my place for a whole lot of years. It's kind of the Biltmore studio, we call it, because we've got lots of stuff going on here. When you come into my studio from that alley door there, I've got a reception area, sitting room, waiting room right here. I've got Studio B over here where we do some portrait shots. It's a really dark room, but I light it the way I want it that way. And then I've got Studio A over here. So what we've got is a much larger coved studio this way where I've got cove, and I can shoot from up high over here if I want. I've got to put the camera here and shoot down on the floor. I call this my sky dock. It's kind of an invention I have here, and we use it for lots of things so I can make an unencumbered shot to the floor. And I've got just equipment every which way. We change this around. This is my workspace, so it's always morphing. There's never the same 2 days in a row. It's set up just kind of like any other studio. It's a workspace. And then I've got my office area in here, and as you can see, it's a busy studio today and yesterday, and so there's just clutter every which way, but today that's the way it is. Just kind of give you a general tour of what we do. I've been completely digital since 2001. I haven't shot any film at all since then. And to me, it's all about the client and how we just treat them the best and exceed expectations. And so what we do is we turn things around immediately when I do a shot with someone. My cameras are always tethered to the computers, and we make the exposures. The client's watching it. They see what goes on. We retouch it right in front of them. There's no doubt. So they walk out the door, job's done. It's emailed, sent, it's on thumb drive, whatever they need. So the jobs are finished right now. There's no turnaround time anymore. It's instantaneous, and so that's how we do all of our work. If I need to do printing, I have two 44-inch printers here and a big workstation to do those things, and I do a lot of that as well. But we're happy you're here, and I'm going to give you the quick nickel tour, and we're going to go into the other portrait studio for just a second here, and I'll give you an idea of what it looks like and what we do here. I'm strictly a Canon shooter, and so I work with Canon lenses, Canon cameras, Canon software, etc. Use Photoshop. I use the 1DS bodies. I think that's the way to go, is full frame, and I've been shooting those since 2002. I had the first 1DS in the US. And so in this room in here, we set this up, and this is primarily for portraits and headshots and tight work. So I shoot with a Canon 200-1.8 lens for shallow depth of focus on people, and I'm a mix of old school and electronics. I do primarily all flash work, low power for portraits. I even convert old Fresnel heads like up here, and I put Speedotron blackline in the back end of an old Bardwell McAllister head there. I like to do that kind of stuff. I can get effects, and I'm always mixing things around and matching things around. Up here I've converted old TV lights and put blackline inside those, so I'm always building my own lights and fabbing stuff and coming up with my own ideas all the time as to what to do. I try to make the client always number one. It's always about them. They've got to have a really happy experience. And so when we do work here, it's got to be nothing but the best. And when they walk out of here, they know, wow, we've had a really good time. We got the job right now. It was reasonably priced. One of the things we have here is in this area is we have a makeup studio, so that we have a stylist that can come in. Deborah comes in quite frequently. We do makeup after we do something that we'll show you, which I started, about 2 years ago with a little invention I had after I was getting a massage one night. I realized, you know, this is really relaxing. And I had so many people who were always saying to me, I wished to heck I could have a glass of wine before my portrait. Well, that wouldn't turn out very well because you'd have the goofy eyes. So instead what we did is I partnered with a massage therapist friend of mine, and so when you book what we call the perfect portrait, we have our own massage studio here, and Heidi will do a complete half-hour or hour massage that you get booked into in advance before you get your hairstyling done and makeup. And then the idea is if you feel fantastic and look fantastic, to me it's like shooting fish in a barrel, because I get somebody that's absolutely relaxed and in control and know they look great, and boy, do they ever turn out nicely in the image. So we do a lot of that. So I do people, places, and products. So I shoot on location a lot, so everything goes in the truck and we haul it away and we light things that way. I shoot product shots, shoot architectural work, I shoot travel photos, I shoot portraits, VIPs, movie posters, you name it, I do it. I travel all over the world, and I'm very fortunate. I've been based here in Traverse City. I was born here. I've had this, been in business 33 years, and watched the industry grow, and I've always tried to stay on the leading edge of it and done fun things. I'm not into a lot of gimmicks. I just like to do the job right. Light is number one, the client is number one, and how the light caresses the client, whatever that is, to me, is what makes the picture. I treat photography like the Greeks, or whoever invented the term, photo and graph. Photo is light, graph is to write, so you're writing with light. And so, to me, it's all about lighting. It's not just about just taking pictures. I make pictures. So there's nothing here that is accidental. It's all controlled, but yet it's smooth. The workflow is fast, and that's the way we try to crank things out. So if you're ever in Traverse City, I'm downtown, 227 East State. John Robert Williams is my name, and please come by, and love to show you the place. Take care. Have a good day.